Welcome to the Taste Test channel, and in today's impartial 3-minute review I'll be unboxing and tasting a Domino's pizza, which is in fact my first takeaway pizza in 20 years. I'll be sharing my thoughts on its unique taste and smells, comparing nutritional stats and discovering where it ranks on our Taste Test channel 1 to 5 star ratings. So let's jump straight in. In order to best judge the pizza flavour itself, I've picked a cheese and tomato version. It's in a medium size and on a thin and crispy base. So we'll open up the box. So I have to say, this looks pretty gross. Flat, oily and uninspiring. Completely burnt on one side, and I'm smelling nothing but grease and oil. But it might prove different in the tasting, so we'll have to see. But first, a quick look at nutritional content. We all know pizza isn't the healthiest of foods, but there's astonishingly huge differences depending on which you choose. Take these 6 popular brands for instance. You might be surprised to learn that per 100 grams, this Domino's pizza has the most energy, fat, sugar and salt of all 6, plus almost twice as much saturated fat, making it the least healthy pizza gram for gram on every indice. But let's move on to the tasting. So there's a burnt crispy edge with a strange textured base like an overcooked pita bread, but with airy flaky layers like a water biscuit, and not a very nice flavour. It's very salty, as if they've used salt for flavour instead of reducing the tomatoes. It's also exceptionally greasy. I'm not tasting cheese at all, just oil, and that has the aftertaste. Overall, I know millions of people eat these daily and each to their own, but I'm afraid to say, based on this, I can't see what the appeal is. And I really don't feel like I've been missing anything, especially given it costs up to 5 times as much as a store-bought pizza. So our Taste Test channel star rating for this Domino's pizza is 1 star. And as always, taste is subjective and this is purely my point of view, but I hope it's provided some useful insights. But before you go, a few quick and surprising stats worth bearing in mind if you're a takeaway fan. Now, McDonald's have often had a bad rap of criticism for selling high-energy junk food, somewhat unfairly I think. For some reason, however, takeaway pizza chains seem to have slipped through the net entirely, possibly because they claim a portion should be just 3 slices of pizza, but let's face it, most people eat a whole one or at least a half. So let's just take a second to compare then a large Big Mac meal with large fries and Diet Coke versus a Domino's medium-sized stuffed crust pepperoni passion pizza with no sides at all. So these are the calories or kilojoules you'd consume. And this is the fat. And as for salt, this is the maximum daily recommended salt or sodium intake for adults in the US or UK. This is how much you'd consume from the McDonald's meal. And this is how much you'd ingest from the Domino's one. And that's with no sides. So food for thought perhaps. So that's our 3-minute mini review, but how will these other pizzas rank in taste when compared to Domino's? Find out in our full-length Ultimate Pizza Taste Test via this link, or click the thumbnail on the end screen of this video, or simply search the Taste Test channel on YouTube. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and if you have, don't forget to subscribe to ensure you don't miss out on any of our regular taste tests. Meanwhile, thanks for watching and ciao!